Well, Don, I know you're a big fan of chicken cock.
You know, it's one of those famous old brands, and it was called the famous old brand. And you're going to want to see what this one's all about.
Absolutely.
Whiskey, take my mind. Let me leave it all behind. Take me somewhere I can find someone to believe.
Hi, welcome to this week's edition of What's New at Charlie's. Well, what's new this week is something from our good friends at Chicken Cock. This is a bourbon aged in a Mizunara barrel. Wow, that's a mouthful.
Finished in that barrel.
Finished in a Mizunara barrel. My good friend, Mr. Don Williams, the Bourbon Fool. Don.
No, this is a video that is going to test us with several pronunciations.
Absolutely, yes. So
We're
feel
doing-
free to put your comments in that.
We're doing the best we can. We actually are. But yeah, beautiful. I mean,
You know what's really beautiful is that chicken on the front. What is that?
It is a rooster.
What kind of rooster is that, Don?
An Anagadori rooster.
Gesundheit.
And basically, that was one of the inspirations for this release.
Uh-huh.
But the barrels are really the story here. The Mizunara Oak is basically a very, very hard to cooper oak. Very hard to get it to hold fluid, hold liquid.
Very porous.
And some of the trees can take 2 centuries to become dense enough to make barrels out of them.
Wow.
So this is truly a very rare release. It
Absolutely.
really is.
So they said there was only 10 barrels, correct?
10 total barrels in this release, and it's the 4th release of this version of Chicken Cock.
Of the Mizunara? They've
Yes.
done 3 before this?
That's what it said.
Where the hell were we? I didn't see those.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's exciting because we've tackled a lot of barrel finishes.
Sure.
This is a first for us.
Yeah, I don't think we've done a Mizunara before. So I'm excited to give it a try. I mean, the Amburana has been kind of the big thing lately. We've done a few of those.
Right. The finished in tea and your famous frankincense and myrrh.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
that was a good one. Yeah.
There were a lot of different things, but this is a new one. And quite frankly, I think that Chicken Cock is the famous old brand. During Prohibition, sold at the Cotton Club, was the house bourbon of the Cotton Club. And it sold for $14 a pint when, that was unheard of. Literally, great historical background. And let's see what they did.
Absolutely. I'm excited to try. We had Greg Snyder here, their master distiller, did a dinner with us. He was fascinating. And, he made it very clear that if it's not right, he doesn't release it. So I'm excited to try this one. Beautiful tin, obviously great packaging. Not cheap on the high end, for sure, but you would expect it with at least, when you're getting the Mizunara Oak, 200-year-old Mizunara Oak. Yeah, right.
And 10 total barrels.
Right. You're going to have a high price, but great packaging. They always put it in the tin can. That relates back to, like you said, the old Cotton Club days. And then
The whiskey in a can.
whiskey in a can. There it is. Look at that. There's that chicken again. What's that chicken called?
It's a rooster, and it's the Anagadori rooster.
So the Anagadori rooster is here. Beautiful. Nice retro packaging like the rest of the Chicken Cock stuff. So, yeah. What is the proof on that, Don?
This one was exactly 105.
Okay. All right. It's a little higher proof, too. Anything else? Let's just crack it, huh?
Great color.
Yeah, great color. I'm really excited to try this. So, I'm not sure that I've ever had anything in Mizunara. All right. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
We don't really know anything about the whiskey, do we? I mean, it's got a spice to it, but we don't know if that's the Mizunara, the rye.
Well, it has an unusual flavor that I can't tell you I've ever tasted before.
Right. It's hard to put your finger on with that flavor.
Boy, that's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah, I know. Uh-huh. It's almost citrusy, maybe?
So in my opinion,
Yeah.
a lot of the traditional caramels and vanillas are not there.
No.
And basically, almost light cinnamon, a little cardamom,
Yes.
a little clove, maybe.
Yeah. Very nice. A lot of flavor.
Very complex.
Very complex.
And it's complex because it's finished in a wood that we have never tasted
Right.
before.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Yeah.
And actually, the finish is getting better as I sample it. At first, I thought it was a very, very short finish, but it's actually lingering more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Seems like every drink I get something different.
That is really interesting. And it just goes to show you that the trend we have seen for quite some time now is barrel finishing,
Sure, of course.
and it has created some amazing products.
Yeah.
And this one is kind of in a league by itself because I have never tasted that exact profile before.
Right.
You know.
Absolutely.
And it has boy, I'm now almost getting another spice.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Every time you taste it, it picks up something else. So
Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
pretty cool
Yeah.
and not overpowering in any way.
No.
And I would tell you that I think that they're on to something.
Yeah.
It must be really difficult to produce based on the 10 barrels and based on
Right.
the retail price.
Right. Yeah. 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 But it's a good quality. Just a good quality whiskey,
Yeah.
no matter what. Yeah.
Beautiful presentation.
Always. Yeah.
Would make an outstanding gift for somebody who
Oh,
loves
for sure.
bourbon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyone could drink this. This is great. I mean, once again, we don't really know what Mizunara, but I would say that it doesn't overpower the whiskey in this drink. It just accents the whiskey. 'Cause-
Right.
Yeah.
For those of you who, I'd love to have you try this, try it at Charlie's or try it at home, wherever you're at. Chime in. Tell us what you think this is, because this is a very, very unusual flavor profile.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, great choice.
That is a great choice. Nice work, Greg.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.